All right, welcome to Tarot in White Gloves, where we get into the cloud to see what we see. Remember, this is going to be a you versus them collective for soul tribes, soulmate, and soul twins. Your person is here. You are going to be here. You can go ahead and think of your person who is on your heart to include that energy in our reading. We're going to dive into feelings. We're going to get deeper too in some intentions, blockages, actions. So let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you, Divine Creator, for channeled guidance. And we're going to draw for wisdom, light, guidance, healing, love, energy for the collective. Anything that might come through. And energy for you. That one wanted to come out. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we have here. And we'll draw from some mood energies as well. Oh, it's funny that wants to come out. Okay, so what I see for your person, we have the energy of Nefti. Nefti is meditative. For the mood, I did get a strong red vibrancy. Actually, before we get into this, as I was meditating, I was hearing the song, nothing stays the same, but if you're willing to play the game, it might be coming around again. It's a really old song. I was also seeing socks, and for some reason, it came to mind about images of socks being thrown into the sky and turning into birds, or socks being filled up. So I don't know if maybe some of you have a thing with socks, or there's something around filling up your bucket, filling up your sock, filling up, what grounds you, what takes care of you, and it'll lift you up. And you can fly, kind of what was coming through. But also in terms of the connection, it's like something is coming back around again. So we do have a really strong red sun above here, and this is the mood energy color that I drew from as well. Well, it fell out on here, which was interesting. So this is a strong Aries energy. It could be Leo or Sag, but I feel like a lot of you are connecting to someone who's going to feel very fiery over the course of the next 7 days. This is, of course, a 7-day reading from Wednesday to Wednesday. And I read for current energy and as it plays out in the current energy. So this feels to me very much passionate. This feels like something that your person's going to be a lot more passionate, fiery, grabbing the bull by the horns, Aries type of energy, taking charge kind of vibe. I also get the energy of Nefti, though, which is very meditative and pensive. So there's a strong vibrancy in your person's energy, but it's also a period where your person may be reflecting more in the numerical value of 7, which feels more reflective, resting, thinking about things, contemplating, meditating. So the energy that I get for you immediately is Geb. Now, Geb is the element of earth, a very strong, grounded energy. And I feel like maybe this is what the socks were about. It's like filling up your socks. I was seeing it being filled up, filled up, filled up. And it's a really heavy and strong sock. And this Geb energy has to do with the earth. It has to do with making yourself grounded on the earth, stronger, prosperity, building your home life, maybe taking care of your home a lot better, or establishing your home environment, maybe even making those boundaries a lot stronger around your home is what's coming through. This is also energy that is not just grounded, but it feels like you're building your kingdom up. So you might be working more, you might be investing into your home more, putting more money into your home, making sure that your home is your sanctuary. You have a place to come to where you can feel good. That's the energy that's coming through over the next 7 days, all around your home life, and also money for some of you, making sure that your finances are good. But it feels very prosperous. It feels like you're going to be prospering over the next 7 days. It feels like you're going to be making things happen in terms of your wealth, your money, your home, feeling more grounded. So that's the immediate energy. And we also did get a purple mood energy that flew out. So this has a lot to do with your connections to your emotion, your intuition, your telepathy kind of energies, the way that you're able to feel into other people's energies. You might be a lot more sensitive over the course of the next 7 days. So let's go ahead and dive a little bit further. I did want to draw for the major event that will be affecting your person over the course of the next 7 days. The major event affecting your person over the course of the next 7 days. And then I wanted to get into your major event. So we did draw for the Ox Head event. And major event that is most influencing you or affecting you, or that you need to be paying attention to over the course of the next 7 days. All right, we do get our city energy. So for your person, this feels like taking a new step, going towards something new, making something happen. This feels like a very putting faith first kind of energy, especially since we have this meditative. So it's like your person has a lot of passion, moving forward, strong. And that Aries energy is that strong ram, right? And then we have this strong ox energy coming out as well, which is like plowing those fields down to make sure you have enough room and enough fertile soil for your next steps. So it's like they're cultivating something this week that's new to happen for them. This is the major event, is they're beginning something new. There's a lot of passion, but they're also thinking, meditating, and this energy is like faith like a child because it came in the upright. So it feels really positive, making something new here. Maybe making something new with you, coming back around again, like in the meditation, coming back around again, new beginning with you as well. But this could have to do with their overall life. So the energy that I get for you, so this is Aleph in the Hebrew, this is Tet in the Hebrew, or sorry, Tav, this is Tav in the Hebrew. So this energy has a lot to do with coming full circle. It's funny because this is the very first energy in tarot, in major arcana, and this is the very last. This is the world energy, and this is the Fool energy. So it's like you've come full circle. You've come to a completion of understanding, and you've grown a lot. You've learned a lot through this connection, since this is a connective reading about your person. This feels like you've learned everything you need to know where to go next. You're wiser and smarter now because of this, because of the things you've gone through and in this connection with this person. And something's come full circle around this. There was a completion here. At least that's what's taking place over the next 7 days. So your person is going to be starting something new, maybe this connection or something in their life they're cultivating, and they're coming in like an ox, like a ram, but with faith, with meditation, meditative faith. And on your side of the energy, it's like you've come full circle, you're very knowledgeable, you've learned everything you need to know. This is like graduating from college, or graduating from that training program and work, and it's like, okay, I'm ready, I'm good, I know what I need to know, I've learned, I've grown, and you're feeling very connected, very sensitive to people around you, to your person, and you are grounding yourself. You are making sure that you have what you need to take care of you in this energy. So let's go ahead and draw for, before we do this, I did want to draw one more of what you don't see in your person's life that they are going through. Something that you don't see that is your person is going through. That is major for them, that you are not seeing. all of that. Okay, so we do have fair man, dealings, or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, white hair. So they may be dealing with something that you are not aware of that has to do with someone with fair skin, blonde hair. It could be a family member, friend, or someone at work. There's something significant going on over the next 7 days in their life. And an event that they are not aware of in your life that is significant will be playing out over the next 7 days. A significant event that they are not aware of that's playing out in your life. All right, we do get bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. This message is coming out again for you. So you're having a lot of prosperity this week. We get prosperity and prosperity. You are making your life at home, money happen for you. This may also have to do with meditation as well. Maybe they are having to meditate or pray or contemplate around something with this person. An older person, white, it could be white hair for a lot of you, someone elder to them as well. So for your energy, yeah, you have a lot more prosperity. They might not realize how much you are paying attention to your home or your work environment. You might be trying to make your work environment feel more like home. And just you're bringing home the bread is essentially what this is. Prosperity and abundance. So they might not realize how much work you're doing, how much effort you're putting in, how much money you're saving, how much you're taking care of the house, making work a home, making home a sanctuary kind of energy. So let's go ahead and dive deeper into who your person is. We're going to use our animal deck. If you watch my channel, you know I love the Egyptian cards, animal cards, Hebrew letters, and Egyptian glyphs show up a lot. So let's go ahead and dive into who are you, your person. Who is your person over the next 7 days? Who is your person? All right, we do get shark energy. Who is your person over the next 7 days? Peacock. Who is your person over the next 7 days? You can see that shark looking intently at that peacock. All right, we do have our rabbit and our phoenix energy overlapping. All right, and at the bottom of the deck is dragonfly. So hidden underneath it all is a mythical, mystical, magical quality. Again, this feels very meditative, prayer energy, an energy that's like connecting to your soul, connecting to your intuition. That's what this energy is here. All right, so let's go ahead and put that there. This feels very survival oriented, going after what you need to go after. Again, you know, ox head, ram energy, shark energy. Your person is in a ferocious, it's like, I'm going to take down and do what I need to do, get done what I need to get done. If it's you that I'm going after you with full speed. It's like there's a new beginning here, grabbing the bulls by the horn. This energy is overall in life. So overall in life, this energy feels like leaving no survivors behind kind of energy. Very survival instinct oriented. And this energy comes out in their work, but this is also their overall energy. This has to do with primping, making themselves look good to society. Sometimes it can be wearing masks, fitting the mold, being charming. You know, this animal, the creature peacock, is very much known for putting on a dance to its mate. So he or she may be putting on the moves, putting on a dance for you in a way. It's like they're trying to pull out all the stops, be more charming this week. Show up with flowers for some of you. This is a very strong energy around just really putting in a lot of effort in the way that you are talking to someone or communicating or dressing up, the way you're looking, the efforts that you're putting in to a connection. But this is also in the work sector, so it feels like this is manifesting a lot in what they're doing in work. And we get these energies lastly for how your person is showing up this week in connection with you. But this is mostly in love. So this feels like an anxious, the rabbit is a very kind of anxious, scared creature. You know, it lifts its ears up to hear what predator is going to come after it. And so it's a kind of a fearful energy, right? It's like nervous, anxious, stressful. It's the prey that predators go after kind of energy. It's also really fast. You know, it can run away really fast, and because it has that fear mode, survival mode, like the shark. But coupling this is the phoenix. So this energy is like something was very anxious here in this person's energy, in this connection towards you in love. They may have been really nervous about something or anxious about it. And it may have been showing up in their overall energy. They may have been fearful about love or about a connection, commitment with you, or about a next move, something that maybe they said or you said. But this energy feels like they're rising up out of the ashes and becoming a lot stronger. It's like they're overcoming the anxiety, the fear, the nervousness, and they are rising up like a phoenix out of ashes. They're turning the fear into strength is what's coming through. So they're turning fear into strength and especially in love, in connection with you. And the strength I feel in their shark, in their ox, in their ram energy. All right, so let's go ahead and dive a little deeper with yours. And who are you this week? How are you showing up this week? All right, we do get our golden egg. More spiritual energy here, which we felt with your purple mood. How are you showing up this week for the collective soul tribe, soulmate, soul twin energy? All right, we do get our vulture in reverse for love, light, healing, guidance, wisdom, understanding. One more energy. For who you are this week. And a crocodile energy. Right, underneath it all, we do get our black egg in reverse. So this energy has a lot to do with your voice and hiding your voice. So underneath it all, you might be hiding an expression of yourself, and the encouragement would be to express yourself this week. So in these energies, I do see this is a strong tie towards spirit, source, creator energy. So you may be feeling very connected again, because we did get that purple mood energy. The mood you're in this week is all about your connectivity to soul, intuition, spirit, feeling very connected to others. And I feel that again in this golden egg. This is a very vibrant energy where you're tapping back into source, back into creator energy, where you feel like you can manifest your prosperity, your abundance. This prosperity is coming to you. It's the golden egg, right? The goose lays the golden egg. It's like prosperity and abundance are just happening for you this week. We have now 3 energies around your abundance and 2 connected to your spiritual connectivity. So very beautiful energy. And you're going to be learning a lot of lessons around this. I feel like these lessons, these completions are around the prosperity itself, around how to generate more abundance for yourself, as well as a lesson you're learning in this connection about this person, because of the cycles that you've been through. I do see Vulture in reverse. So this is like a full energy. This feels like the full energy, but it's a bit stuck, right? So your person is really open for a new beginning in life, love. Maybe they're doing something in work. They're very open and meditative, or contemplative. But your energy feels like there is something new here, something that is being cleaned up, some sort of transformation in the connection or inside of you. You know, the vulture flies around and it cleans up all the dead carcass, whatever is the mess, whatever is dead, so that things can start on a clean slate. So this is like death and then clean slate. This is like the death energy in Arcana. But it's in reverse. So it's like you're a bit stuck. You're just flying around the dead carcasses going, what do I clean up? How do I clean up this mess? How do we transform this connection? Can we do this new beginning? You know, and so you're a little stuck going round and round, and it may be feeling a little bit anxious or nervous or a little stressed because you're not really sure, how do we do this next step, or how do we do this connection again? Is my person going to learn the lessons they need to learn? Are they going to heal anything? Are we able to start fresh again, for real, without all the mess still there? This also comes out in the work sector. So you may be feeling a bit stuck in work. You may feel like you're in a rut in work, or it's like you want something new, but you're not really sure if you can be brave enough to take the new step for something new in work. And we get our crocodile as your last energy, which is reminiscent of the shark. You know, it does have a strong survival energy attached to it, where you're doing what you have to do to survive, like the shark. The crocodile, though, also has a deep, ancient quality to it, though. It feels a lot more wise than the shark. The shark is a lot more reactive, all guns a-blazing kind of energy, whereas the crocodile is still, quiet, sneaky, ancient wisdom. But it's still all about its survival. It's surviving. So it's like something may have felt broken here between you guys, or it's like, you know that you need to be wise. You can't just rush in. You need to be still, and you need to, in a way, also meditate and contemplate and figure out what needs to change here, what's working here, what isn't working here, is this going to work? So that's what I'm getting from those. All right, we're going to go ahead and dive into some more of our Egyptian cards. I'm going to get into tarot, and this is the deck we're going to be using for the tarot deck. I also feel messages coming through from your person around something that they want to say, something deep within that they want to say. There's something that they want to communicate, and maybe they're meditating on it, trying to figure out the right words. The shark energy feels very, you know, it comes up when there's something that needs to be said. And it's interesting because you also have the same message with the golden egg. The golden egg comes up when there's a message that you need to listen to within yourself. So I feel like a message coming from this person's side to you that's coming together within them, you know, putting thoughts together, putting words together, something they want to communicate to you over these next 7 days, something important. And I feel that within you, there's a message lying within you that wants to come out as well. But the encouragement is to quiet yourself, quiet your mind, whether that means you know, a book by the pool, a nature walk, yoga, stretches, Chai Chi in the morning, something meditative, something to calm yourself. Turn off the news, turn off, you know, the radio, soak in the tub, the bath for 30 minutes, take care of you, get quiet. And then ask yourself the most important question that you want to know about this connection, about your person, and or about yourself in life. And then let the answer come to you. There's something around a message wanting to come through to you that you need to listen to. And there's a message coming from your person. So very interesting, you both get messages that are coming through in your first energies. All right, so we're going to go ahead and dive into who your person is. How is your person showing up over these next 7 days? Anything we need to know, most useful, beneficial information. We do get our 9 of coins. And I'm not going to take those two. It doesn't feel intentional. And, all right. All right, we do get our 3 of Wands in reverse. And our Page of Wands. Okay. At the bottom, we do get our 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our 9 of Swords. Again, with that anxiety and stress and worry energy very much at the bottom. We have that energy as well. It's like at the bottom of it all, your person has a lot of anxiety or nervousness about something, stress about something. Maybe something they want to tell you and it's making them nervous or anxious is what's coming through for most of you. For others of you, this has to do with anxiety and stress around, there's something in love, something in the love area that's making them a little nervous, maybe about the next steps gonna take place between you. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in and see what we get here. For your person, I do see our 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of coins, but it is in the upright. So this is an energy that feels very independent. You know, when it's in reverse, it's more codependent, but it's not a 10. So it's like they're not really focused so much on how they can make money for the both of you. It's more like how they can make money for themselves, how they can survive. This is under the shark survival energy. So it feels like overall in life, it's like they're gung-ho, moving forward, full blazing ahead, guns out kind of energy, but they're really focused on their own wealth, how they can make more for themselves to take care of themselves. It's very independent energy. It's self-love, self-care. It's kind of a little mini empress energy, you know, of taking care of themselves as well. I do get the 3 of Wands in reverse, and this also is in their work sector. So they may feel like there's no more growth or expansion where they're at, and they want something new in work, but they might just feel like they're out of block. You know, they're going to work, they're trying, they're dressing up, they're looking good, and they just might feel like it's blocked. I'm not getting anywhere. There's nowhere to grow here, no promotions. I didn't get the promotion, something like that. But this energy is also overall in their connectivity with you. So something might feel stagnant with them, with your person this week in terms of the growth overall in the connection. And for love, we do get the Page of Wands. So this is really beautiful energy in the love area. This is like, I'm really nervous about something. I'm anxious or stressed. I feel like it has to do with a message for most of you. So, starting something new, a new step in this connection, or coming back together again, a reunion for some of you. But they're rising out of the ashes into a phoenix. A very fiery Aries, Leo, Sag energy again. It's like this love is firing them up, putting that spark back inside of them. Lighting up their spirit. providing them with sunshine. And then we get our Page of Wands. Our Page of Wands energy is very motivated, very much I want this to happen. I want to open a door here. Again, very strong fiery energy, fiery, fiery. It feels like, and very powerful and fiery from your person. So very beautiful energy this week to see, especially overcoming fear energy, which is always a good thing to see this week. And it's like they want to make something happen here. They want to do something here. They're motivated. They've got that fire in their step again. So let's go ahead and see what energies we get for you. But remember, underneath it all, they are nervous about something or anxious about something. Energy for you for this week. Most useful, beneficial information for you in the collective, soulmate, soul twin, soul tribe energies for you over the course of the next 7 days. All right, we do get our 2 of coins. 9, 1, 2, yeah, and 9 of cups. And what just came out? All right, we do get our our 19, our sun. Very beautiful. Love this energy. This is a strong soulmate, soul twin energy. Feeling very connected, positive, joyful. Whenever that sun comes out, it's like it just illuminates, makes everything so much better and happier, whatever dark was happening. Although I don't see too much dark on your side. Except for this revolving vulture that's like, how much mess do we need to clean up? Can we clean up this mess? Can we make this work? Can we have this new beginning? Your person's like, yeah, let's jump in. This new beginning, let's go. I'm fired up. And you're like, I don't know. I'm busy making things secure on my end for myself, which is smart to do. You know, you need to focus on yourself, be still, be wise, figure out, you know, a lot of times we need to have a head over heart decision, especially in love. All right, so we do see the 2 of coins. This is a balancing act. It's like you are balancing things. You're making your world work for you. Whatever you've got going on, and I feel like you've got a lot going on, this is like, I'm making it work. I'm making it happen. I am balancing all these juggling balls, and, you know, you're not going to stop, because if you stop, one might fall. So it's, you know, you're doing it, and you're juggling it, and you're like, there's a lot going on, but you got it good. You got it good. That's what's coming through for this energy here. And this is overall in life. So this feels like you've got a lot in work, love, home, family. Maybe you have family to take care of, kids. And this is like so much going on your plate. But you are really making your world stronger with your money, with your home. You're learning what you need to learn, becoming wiser, being wiser, bringing that prosperity and abundance toward you. And all doing it while connecting to yourself. And just know you have a really important message coming through from yourself this week that Spirit wants to tell you. All right, so I also see, you know, feeling like wish fulfillment, feeling like dream come true, feeling like maybe I'm so blessed this week. I've just got so much goodness coming this week. This feels like this abundance and prosperity for most of you has to do with your money, your work. Maybe you're getting a promotion, maybe you're getting an extra bonus, or maybe it just feels so much better in your home because you've organized, you've cleaned, you've taken care of everything, and you've rearranged something in your life that just feels, it's just your spirit feels a lot more elevated this week. It feels like an emotional abundance, and for some of you, a money abundance, something that feels very happy, fulfilling. And this is coming out in work as well. So for those of you that are kind of stuck and you feel like you're in a rut, you do have a blessing coming this week that's going to overshadow that feeling of being like in a rut. And the prosperity, abundance that's coming toward you this week, whether it's coming through as money or coming through emotionally or spiritually, it's going to elevate you and help lift you out of that low place that you're in. But this is also affecting your overall energy with your connection. So I also get the sun, and this is in love. We're getting so much fiery energy in love. We've got our Page of Wands over here, our Phoenix over here from your person. And now you are the sun energy in love as well. And this is a strong soulmate, soul twin energy. This reminds me, these two energies feel very similar in imagery, and also they both have that strong spirit circle at the very top, which is all about eternity and infinity, and the infinite cycles or infinite eternal time quality of our soul and of love. And this just feels like, that phoenix rising out of the ground, and you're feeling it. You're feeling that phoenix above you, that warmth. Something feels very positive, joyful, beautiful over the next 7 days. Something becomes a lot more clear for you. If you felt like there was something hidden in this connection, or from you, this person wasn't communicating something to you, how they felt or what they wanted to do or the next steps or where are we going, it feels like you're having a lot more clarity over that this week, especially with your world energy. The most significant event happening over the next 7 days is like you're gaining a full completion, a fuller understanding of everything. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity. It's connected strongly to love, connection in this person that you are with. So you're going to know exactly where you stand or what your next steps need to be. This kind of energy is what I'm getting for you. So let's go ahead and dive into surface feelings, how your person feels on the surface about this connection. And then we'll go deeper on how your person feels and also you. And then we'll dive into how your person feels directly about you and their feelings. And then we'll dive into intentions, blockages and actions and advice. So let's go ahead and get surface feelings, some surface feelings that your person has around this connection. All right, we do get mistakes. So they might know that they've made a mistake or a mistake was made in this connection. This feels like maybe there was a misunderstanding between the two of you. Maybe they were playing victim mode a little bit too. Maybe that was getting on your nerves. It feels like they know that they did something wrong or they did you wrong. Or there was a big misunderstanding here. I also get lusting, non-committal energy, but it came in the reverse. So it feels like whatever was non-committal between you, whatever felt like I'm here today, gone tomorrow, or I'm lusting after you, but there's really no commitment here. It feels like that energy is shifting over the next 7 days at least, and it feels more grown up, more mature. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we also have divine feminine energy. This did come in the reverse though, so they might deep down know that this is a strong soul connection, like soulmate, soul twin, soul tribe. Soul tribes are really those soul connections that are in our family, but they're not similar, which is what would be a soul mate or a karmic soulmate, someone you have a more similar soul frequency with, or the same soul frequency or same soul, depending on how you see it, with a twin soul. So it's like deep down they might know that, but on the surface they're not really admitting it. They might not admit it to you, or they might deny it if you've brought it up, or they're not really, their awareness is not really aware of it, even though deep down they might know that's true. So let's go ahead and look at your surface energy. What do we have coming up on the surface for you? All right, we do have some grief. For some of you, it might even go as far as depression or a sense of loss, especially if you were in separation with this person, or if you guys are going through a period of, no contact. I feel for many of you, you're coming back together this week though with that new energy of, but this just feels like maybe something was lost here. Maybe you felt like you lost your person. Maybe a mistake was made and you had a lot of sadness around that, or you felt like, okay, maybe this isn't going to work. Maybe this person doesn't want to be with me, or maybe they're not for me. Rejection, yeah, and cloudy judgment in reverse. So what I see is maybe you felt abandoned by this person, and that was making you feel sad or depressed. And maybe that's the mistake they made. Maybe they were making you feel like an option, but it looks like they're showing up better this week. You might have felt like they were dismissing your feelings or what you wanted, or what, you wanted for the next step in this relationship. Or maybe it's a situationship that you wanted to make a relationship out of, and you felt like, all right, they're just dissing me, or rejection. We also have irrational fears that show up here. So this also could be energy that's coming from you. Check yourself and know if it's from you or from your person. You may have an irrational fear around the rejection itself, or an abandonment wound that's coming up. We also get judgment that's cloudy, but it's in reverse. So it feels like, again, like the sun, and this comes out in the love sector. Funny how divine feminine also came out in the love sector, is the sun. So it's like cloudy judgments is in reverse. It's like there's no more a cloud of darkness over, there's no more illusions, there's no more distortion. It's like it's clear. And we get two messages of clarity in the love sector from the sun and cloudy judgments in reverse, saying that love is clear this week. You have all the answers you need. You've learned what you need to learn. You know what you need to know by the end of the 7 days. For some of you, it might be 10, but just dropped that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we've got deep down. What is your person feeling about the connection deep down? All right, 312 come out. All right, we do get our camel, cosmic egg, and mouse. So this week, your person might be feeling like resources are scarce. Maybe that's the mistake they made, feeling like they don't have enough to offer you, or they don't have enough to give you. Maybe they aren't as connected to their intuition this week, which is why they can't feel the soul vibe, or they might not be admitting it. If this is soul tribe, soulmate, soul twin, which is who I read for, they might have made you feel like an option, like, because I don't have enough to give you right now. And so that's coming up as a message that wants to come through. We also get our cosmic egg and mouse energy in reverse. So mouse energy in reverse is a good sign in love. It's like that anxiety, again, that stress. Mice have a lot of anxiety and stress too, but in reverse, it's like I'm releasing it. I'm no longer anxious, nervous, stressed about something. I kind of am, but I'm trying to overcome it in the love sector deep down, which is a beautiful repetitive energy that I feel here in the connection to you. But we do get cosmic egg in reverse. So that is a little bit concerning. All right, so it looks beautiful to me in the love that they're releasing anxiety, nervousness, fears. They're trying to be more brave. Overall in life, it feels like maybe they just don't feel like they have enough. They've made some mistakes. They're not really sure sometimes how to show up. So there's that. This is also in work. So they might be feeling like they want to commit more to the work, something in work. There's a new beginning starting. So for a lot of you, I feel like your person might be leaving something in work altogether and they're starting something new. And it's like they're going to be committed to, they're going to commit to something, a new work thing this week. For others of you, though, that are still in work, this energy is around just really feeling like underneath it, it was like there was just not enough growth here. They might be feeling like I'm not expanding, I'm not growing, kind of a stuck energy, but they're committing to it anyway. They're they're making sure that they are able to bring home the money, bring home the bacon. They might be signing something new this week to recommit to that job, even though they're not fully happy. For a lot of you, though, they might be leaving. This energy, though, is all around those new beginnings, right? It's all around something new in their life. So take it as it resonates for you, because for many of you, it's you two are coming together again. But this energy is a little concerning. This is a cosmic egg, and this is in reverse. So it makes sense because they felt stuck in work. Their expansion and their growth is like, it feels like they can't learn anything more here. And it's connected to work. Like, I'm not expanding, I'm not growing, I'm not learning anything more. It might also be a reflection of the connection. Like, this is like a reversed world energy. That's what this is. This is like a completion has been made. I've learned all my lessons. I know what I need to know. I'm good. I've graduated high school. This is like, I'm stuck. I failed high school. I didn't know what I was supposed to know. I didn't learn everything I was supposed to learn. That completion didn't happen of information, of spiritual awareness. I'm holding on to the limiting beliefs between us, or the limiting beliefs that I have of myself in work. And that's why I'm signing this contract again, because even though I'm not growing and I'm not happy here, I'm not sure what else to do. This is a sense of needing to, and also discord. It's like there might not be harmony going on. There might be a lot of discord going on between you or in work as well. So, this is a reminder that your person needs to unlock those veils of those limiting beliefs that they have around themselves that may be keeping them from the connection or keeping them from growing more in work. But good on the group that is starting something new in work and leaving what is pinning them down, because that will help lift this energy back around. But for those that are still stuck there, just remember that if you feel like you're never going to get there, because this energy has a strong, I'm never going to get there, I'm traveling alone, I'm disconnected from others, my work isn't harmonious, I'm not feeling connected to you. So at the core, there's a lot going on in this person, and a lot of it's coming up out of the work environment too. So there's that to look at, reflect on. All right, let's go ahead and dive into you. What do you have going on deeper down that wants to come out? And I'm not going to take all of those, but we'll take our earthworm. And what else wants to come out for you? Soul tribe, soulmate, soul twins, hyena. Most useful, beneficial information. Oh, we have one. The fire ant. All right, so what I see on your side, one second, let me put these down, are earthworm and hyena and fire ant energies. So we get for you. The earthworm is very grounded energy in life. It's like, again, you are making your structures, your home, your house, your strong environment. You're taking care of your home. Your grounding energy is coming up again overall in life. It's like grounding energy, learn your lessons, grounding energy. You're making your home, your money, your priority, taking care of yourself, making sure that you have everything you need, that you feel safe and secure where you are. For some of you, that might be signing a contract to go into that apartment of your dreams. We had that dream energy come up, or that house of your dreams. But this is energy all around grounding things. Very strong earth energy. We also have, an animal of the pack. You might be using humor or charm to hide and mask your true feelings about something. And remember, there was a message coming through for you, so remember not to hide it from yourself. a lot of times we mask our own emotions from others, but then we start to believe that mask ourselves. And so there might be a message around needing to look underneath the charm, look underneath the sarcasm, the wit, the jokes, the masks, to find what's underneath all of it. And this is showing up in work though, so you might be giving yourself a strong armor at work, especially in a group setting if you need to work with others. But to be careful about who you really are is the message coming through, to not lose who you really are. And we get a fire ant energy for overall in love. So again, a strong fire right at the center, and it came out in love. This energy is all around, of course, being very busy and feeling fired up, like that fiery wands, our page of wands energy. This feels like a page of wands, ace of wands kind of energy as well. It's just like any potential, any possibility here. I'm fired up, fire in my step, moving fast, got a lot of motivation. The anxiety's gone. I'm excited for what's next. But it's also really busy energy too. So you could be keeping yourself really busy, especially since you are balancing so much on this side of the energy with love and work and life, and really trying to make your home your sanctuary, and you're the breadwinner, taking home the bread, making sure you've got enough. So I feel like you're super busy, but at the same time there's a certain motivation that you're feeling fired up about in love. We're getting a lot of fiery energy in the love area from both of you, which feels very passionate. Like maybe the two of you can actually feel the passion building between you. So we're going to go ahead and see what your person feels about you. Remember, this is just over the next 7 days, and how your person is feeling about you. Remember, you're the captain of your ship. You can course correct at any time, and remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment as well. I'd love to hear what is resonating with you and help share your energy and claim your energy as well. All right, we do get the moon and how your person is feeling. So they might not be sure about what to do. They might feel like something is hiding from them on what to do with you or about this connection, especially if they're feeling like they don't have enough resources. We do get a double moon imagery here overall in life, so it feels like, they're trying to listen to their emotions, but they might be feeling disconnected from their emotions this week. They might be feeling like their true north, their true path, the answer to the question of what they need to do in this connection, in life, work, something's hidden from them. They're feeling like they're not sure what to do overall. It's like they're open for the change. They're open for the new beginning. They're meditating, thinking about what they can do. And I feel like they're very energized, motivated, and passionate as well, in love. But it's like they don't necessarily have the answer this week. We do get the strong lovers energy, soulmate, soul twin. This is a strong divine feminine energy as well right here. So I do feel divine feminine energy showing up for them. So even though they might not admit it on the surface, in their connection to you, they feel like you're their soulmate or soul twin. They feel a really strong soul connection to you. They feel in love to you. They feel a lot of love from you, for you in this connection. This feels like, but again, the moon is overshadowing it, just like the divine feminine came in reverse. It's like, I know it, but it's like, it's still kind of hidden from me. It's still not completely in my awareness of knowing. But I feel a very strong connection to you. And this connection they feel when they're at work as well. They might think of you a lot at work. Let's go ahead and see what else we get. Or work could be getting in the way of the connection itself, you know. All right, let's go ahead and see what else comes out. One more energy for Soul Tribe, Soulmate, Soul Twins. Over the next 7 days, most useful information. All right, we do have our Knight of Coins. So this is in love. It feels like your person isn't really clear exactly on what to do, what the answer solution is. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough to give, enough resources. They know deep down, we get 2 divine feminine energies, but it's like something still feels clouded, like they're not admitting on the surface, even though they know deep down, or they might not be also admitting to you. But this feels like they are going to be making progress forward. Like this is a very slow step, slow movement forward toward you, toward building a connection with you that feels more grounded. But it is slow moving because this is our Knight of Coins. So, but it is positive steps forward. And it might be because they're not really clear what the answer is quite yet. How to bridge everything together in life. Let's go ahead and look and see how you feel about your person. So they might feel like they want to grow something here with you, you know, but they don't want to move really fast. All right, this wants to come out. We do get our 4 of Cups energy from you. So you might feel like this comes out under the sorrow overall in life. So you might feel like, again, this is an energy of loss, missing out on something. You've missed something, you've lost something. But this is also an energy of feeling pulled back. You know, you're pulling back your energy. You might feel like you are pulling back your energy because you felt like you lost something here, or you have some depression or grief over something here. Or maybe you're wanting to avoid the grief or the sorrow of something. And let's go ahead and get 2 more energies for our person. 2 more energies for our person. This wants to come out. All right, we get our Tower energy and our 9 of Swords. I thought that was going to pop up. Underneath it all, though, we do have Fate and Destiny, Divine Timing, and Healing at play. So this energy feels like even though something was rejected or you felt rejected, or for some of you it wasn't an irrational fear, but a lot of you, I feel like you were abandoned by this person. That's why it felt like you were abandoned, because they didn't show up or they didn't do something. A mistake was made here that they know. And, you know, they're trying again with you, whether it's coming back together in reunion or they're trying again with you to make something better here. But you feel that shakeup, like you did not expect it. You did not see it coming, whatever it was. And since this is going to be occurring over the next 7 days, this is an energy that says something is going to shake up. Something is going to shake up your world. And you're not going to see it coming. And this is falling in the work sector as well. So it might be related to work for many of you, but this I also feel is very much related to this love connection because we have our love energy right here. So this person has a message they're going to send you. I feel for many of you, it's going to shake your world. Like you didn't see it coming. You didn't know that. You weren't expecting it. And for others of you, though, this has to do with the connection itself, but maybe they're not communicating. Maybe it doesn't have to do with the message itself, but something in this connection is shaking up, rocking your world. I feel like you guys have so much fiery energy. It's like it's going to shake your world up, right? This is a strong Aries energy again. This is a Gemini energy. This is a Pisces. And this is our Virgo. This is a strong Aquarius. So again, though, Tower moments are those moments. There's all these moments in life where it's like you're not on your right path, or you're not quite where you need to be. So Source, Spirit, Universe gives you that Tower moment to bam, put you right back on your path that's right for you. So that's what this is. For many of you, something unexpected is going to happen. It might feel unwanted for many of you, but it's to take those foundations away that aren't working so that you can be built on better foundation. And we do have the hidden energy of fate, destiny underneath it all. So it's like, this is a double meaning of this is divinely purposed. This is supposed to happen over the course of the next 7 days. Don't worry it. It's for your higher good, betterment of the connection. And lastly, we do get the Nine of Swords. So this is some anxiety and stress coming up. We saw that here and here that your person is overcoming. But I see it popping up on your side now. The anxiety, stress, and worry, especially in love about this connection. For some of you, this shocking event will happen from work and it will disrupt the connection. But for another group of you, it is directly related to the connection itself, some sort of major message or something just shaking up in this connection. And there's going to be anxiety and stress around it. You may be feeling a bit withdrawn as well to cope with the feeling that you're having. And this might be an overall feeling in life, though, not necessarily because of the major event that takes place, but it feels a little lost or a little depressive. And you're just trying to ground yourself, you know. You're trying to make sure that you have your feet on solid ground. So let's go ahead and dive into some, we want to get into our overall intentions, blockages, and actions. So intentions of your person over the next 7 days, intentions that want to come out, intentions. Seven of Cups kind of wanted to come out and jump back in, which is kind of like saying, I'm not really sure what to do. I'm not sure, what am I going to do? And then it's like, okay, I made up my mind. And the mind's been made up on the Knight of Cups. So it's like, I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do. Wait, I know what to do. I'm going to approach you. My intention is to approach you and to offer you something in love. I'm receptive to love from you, and I'm going to give you something in love for you. Maybe they're going to be coming around and offering you a date, or coming around knocking at your door, giving you, you know, a bouquet of roses for some of you. I was feeling earlier. It's some sort of love offer. Maybe they're going to write a poem for you on your text or say something to you on the text. All right, so intentions. Blockages is our Knight of Wands. So the blockage is the commitment, like how to make this a commitment, how to make this more solid, how to keep the fun and passion alive. And actions, what I see is the King of Cups reversed. So like their intention is to offer you something in love, but the action will feel a little disaligned, like their head and heart are not in full alignment. It might feel a little like emotional immaturity. For some of you, maybe emotional manipulation. This energy, even though their intentions are good, their actions are not quite aligned with the intention. And that's because that means their head and heart are not fully aligned yet. Like they've got some more healing to do, some more growing up to do, some more emotional maturity. This feels, also just very, I'm getting emotionally overwhelmed. So they might show up more emotionally overwhelmed. They're trying to control their anxiety, their nervousness. For many of you, that they're sharing something with you, some message that's important, but they do have an emotional immaturity or manipulation or overwhelm that is happening. in their space. That's going to happen. But they do, their intention though, they do want love here. But the question is, how do we make this commitment work? Or how do we get a commitment here? All right, so let's look for intentions in your energy. And then blockages and actions. All right, we do get our 10 of Wands reversed. So let's see what else. Why is this 10 of Wands reversed? This wants to come out, the World. Interesting, because you got the World energy here. That's your major, biggest event is the World energy. It's like you're completing all your lessons that you need to learn. So, your intention is to learn everything you need to learn. To come full circle, completion. You know all the information you need is right here. You don't need any more information. You're going to have clarity on everything after the 7 days. But there's a little holdup in the release of this. You're still holding on to something that you need to let go of. For some of you, it's an issue between you two. There's some sort of issue that you know, but you're not able to let go of. So when this is in the upright, this is a very heavy energy. In the reverse, a lot of times it can feel like shut down. You might be feeling a bit shut down, or you might be feeling like your person is shut down. Because we are getting this strong overwhelm, emotional overload energy from your person. And for some, it will come out as manipulation. As others, it'll come out as immaturity. But this is like your head and heart are not aligned, emotional overwhelm energy coming up. And this energy is like shut down, feeling like your person is shut down, or you're feeling shut down in this connection. Because we also have the withdrawal energy and the sad energy all here. It's like you're trying to ground yourself underneath sadness, some depression, so much going on, so much to balance. And you're with this is withdrawal and shut down. So it may be coming from your side of the energy, you know. Keep it real for yourself. You may be feeling withdrawn and shut down over the next 7 days because of life, so much going on in life, and or something in this connection that you weren't expecting. Something really strong happened that shook things up and gave some anxiety and stress around. But even though it feels like maybe it's not for your good, or what just happened here, it is actually for your good. We got two energies of saying this is divine timing, divinely purposed. So, but you do need to learn your lesson here. There's a lesson that needs to be learned that I feel like is shutting you down. Maybe you're not sure what to do, and it's overwhelming your person as well. And I feel like it has to do with some big issue between you two. So what do we get for blockages here? That was just your intention. So your intention is to learn what you need to learn to grow, right? But it's like you're shutting down. And you need to let go. You need to let go of this issue. And know what you need to know. And not pretend that you don't know. I do get the King of Coins, but in the reverse. So your blockage is feeling like you don't have enough commitment here, feeling like you don't have enough money or security, your home life, right? It's like you're very focused on your abundance, your prosperity, your home, taking home the bacon, the breadwinner, making the money, making the bread. We got another energy of that here as well. Very focused on grounding yourself. And your blockage is, it's like feeling like it's never enough, feeling like you don't have enough. How do I get there? How do I get to prosperity? How do I get to abundance? But don't worry about what you don't have, what you're lacking, because your blockage shows that you're focused too much on what you don't have. And for many of you, this could be the commitment itself. It's like, because that's what we got in your person's blockage. It's like, how do we make this commitment? And in your blockage, it's like, we have no commitment here. So the blockage is the commitment itself for many of you. But I feel like for some of you, you might just feel like there's just never enough in terms of, you know, the money, what you need for your home. All right, so let's go ahead and get an action card, an action advice. Great. Beautiful High Priestess energy. So this is knowing. So it looks like you're finally going to go into a place of knowing. Like it starts off where you're a bit shut down, withdrawn, feeling like you don't have enough. Things are getting shaken up. You don't know what's happening. What did this person just say? I don't know. Anxiety, depression. But at the very end of it, it's like you're in your divine feminine energy. This is 3 times we get divine feminine energy. So it's like you're finally getting into your divine. You're finally getting into your feminine. Take gender as it resonates. And it's like you're finally knowing. You know what you know. You're coming full circle and you are admitting it to yourself. You're knowing what you need to do. This is a strong energy of your own power. Again, this is reflective of the purple mood that I was feeling. You're going to get into a space where it's like your soul just knows. Your emotions know. Your mind knows. You're connecting all of it together. You're aligned. And you know what you know. You know what you need to do. At the end of the day, we get energy that says just that. You know what you need, you know what you know on your mind, and you know what you know in your intuition. And you're going to be getting into your power. You may be feeling a lot more connected by the end of the 7 days to your person as well, emotionally, intuitively. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into advice energy for any advice that wants to come out for your person. All right, we do get Lamed and an advice energy for you. This 2 wants to come out. All right, we do get Sheen and Yod on your side. So your person's energy feels like they need to, or they will be over the course of the next 7 days. This is what your advice is. You need to resolve those things that aren't fair in terms of if you're going through a divorce, if you're going through a separation, there's something going on in law, the legal system. If you have a ticket, you know, pay that ticket. Get your car out of towing for some of you, I'm feeling. There's something that needs to be done in terms of justice. This could also have to do with work. If you don't want to sign those contracts, don't sign them. If you feel like you do want to sign it, get it done. Something needs to be done legally in your life over the next 7 days. And when you get that done, that's going to help your energy a lot. What I get for advice from your energy is Sheen and Yod. So this is Judgment and Hermit. So this is like, I feel like this is energy saying you need to move into all that you know in your head, in your intuition, and you need to move forward. And you need to use all this as your guiding light. Take that time to yourself, relax, take your person's advice if you need to take some time to meditate, contemplate, go for a long walk, a beach walk on the beach. I see walking barefoot on the beach near the water. connecting to yourself so that you can guide yourself toward your new life. Whether it's with this person or without this person, you have free will, but this is connecting to your inner source, your inner self, your inner guidance system, so that you can make that new version of your life solid, grounded, and what you need. Okay, so that's your advice there. We're going to go ahead and finish up with a few overall energies coming from your person. Some overall energies that want to be shared from your person. For soul tribe, soulmate, soul twins. All right, we do get left you hanging. Some of you may feel like your person left you on hold, didn't get back to you on something they needed to get back on. Maybe that's why that message is coming through. True colors, you're seeing your person's true colors, the true colors of this connection. You are, again, knowing in your mind and intuition, emotions, who this person is, what this connection is, what this person means to you. I feel for some of you, again, that rejective energy coming up. There was something that felt rejective, or you were rejected, or you wanted something to move forward and you felt like your person was saying no. This is putting a stop to drinking or toxic behaviors. This could be addictions, temptations. This is like the devil energy now in reverse. This is like we're putting an end to the things that aren't healthy in this connection. We're saying no to the things. I mean, that's what this hand, I also see. It's like they're saying, just stop it. You know, just don't do it. Fake busy. Again, this feels like the fire ant energy. For some of you, it's like you're keeping yourself busy so that you don't have to think too much about some of the things you don't want to have to think about. Or maybe for a lot of you, you don't want to deal with it over the next 7 days. And one more energy. All right, the not happy. You are not happy about something, but it flew out in reverse. So over the next 7 days, you're going to gain your happiness again. We also had that strong energy here, which was your wish fulfillment, your dream come true, your happiness. So I feel like your happiness is coming back over the next 7 days very strongly for you. And we'll end with our pre-shuffle Bread of Life, Psalm 4:8, which is a numerical value of 12, which is a 3, which is all about those completions. And 3 is a very strong soul mate, soul twin number as well. So in peace, I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. So there's a sense of finding your peace as you reconnect to your inner self and inner source. As spirit is always there for you within and above. And as you are finding that, you are centering yourself and finding your peace as well. So remember, we do collectives on Wednesday, every Wednesday. And dive into your sign for more personal information on you versus them Saturdays. Thank you so much for joining. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We're still brand new and growing, and I love hearing from you. And I will see you in the next 7 days.